Hello and welcome back. Let's get right into today's puzzle. We got two options for 9 because of these. We have 5, 5, 5. Makes that a 5. And puts 5 on the top here. This 4, this 4. These 3s. Put a 3 in those two. These two 9s. Make a 9 in the middle. This 8 keeps 8s from being here. This 8 keeps 8s from being here. 8s have to be in one of those two. But because of that, it can't be there. So it has to be there. And these two 8s means 8s have to be there, so it's a 4-8 pair. This 9, and this one means 9s are in one of those. This 6 keeps 6s from being there, so it's going to be in one of those two. Okay. This box here needs a 1, 2, and a 5. And these remaining boxes. But 1, 2, and 5's here, so it can't be in these two. So these are a trio of 1, 2, and 5. So we have 1, 2 here, 3's there, 4's there, 5's in that, 6 and 7 has to be there. So if that's a 6, 7 pair, these are a 4, 8 pair, because that's the only thing left in here. We have an 8 here. So that has to be an 8, and that a 4. So with these two 8s and that one, that means 8 has to be there. And these two, that one makes it 8 here. So these two means 8 has to be in one of those. This one keeps the ones being there. This one means it can't be there, so ones are in the corner. This 4 keeps the 4s out of these. This one keeps the 4 out of there. So the 4's got to be in one of those two. I don't normally put them down when it's 3, but we'll. This one makes 4s there, or 4s of there. Okay. That's really all I'm seeing at the moment. Just by glancing over the puzzle. So, let's go number by number and see if there's anything else we can add. See if there's anything else we can add before we just figure out all of the candidates. Okay. So 1. Really 1 can be in any of these 4. 1 here and 1 here makes that a 1. That's a 1, that means that has to be a 9. this 2 means the 2 has to be on the bottom here and in the middle here. This 3 keeps the 3 out of there. And the 6 can be anywhere. Okay, let's finish the ones. So now, those can't be a 1. Which means the 1 has to be there. And that is a 2-5 set, so that cannot be a 2, which means that has to be a 2. And then this 2 and this 2 keeps it from being there, so 2s are there. Here we only have 3 little numbers left in that row, which is a 3. Now, let's stop right here. These have to be a 3, 6, 7. And this one in blue can't be a 3 or a 6. So that has to be my 7. And these are a 3, 6 set. So if that's a 7, that's a 7. 7 has to be there. Which means, since those 2 can't be a 6 because of that, my 6 has to be there, and the 3 has to be there. And then these 3 3s means 3's in the middle. So if the 3 has to be in the middle of this, 3 can't be there. Oh, well, of course, 3 can't be there anymore anyway. So that's a 5, 6 set. So that's a 5, 6 set. Then what we're left needing here is a 3, 4. So 1, 2, we need a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these 2 are a 3, 4 combo. That can't be a 3. So that one has to be the 4. That has to be the 3. And so for this one, we have a 2, 9 combo. So we only have 2 numbers left here, both in this row and in this block, which is a 3. The blue can't be a 3 because of there, so the 3's there, which means that are 4. Now this column has 3 numbers remaining. The 3, oh, sorry, that's a 3. 5, 6, and 8. 6 can't be in that box, so that one has to be a 6. And that's a 5-8 combo. If that's a 5-8 combo, then we have a 4-7 combo in these 2. Okay. The 2 keeps the 2 from being in the center. This keeps the 2 from being in the top. The 2 is going to be in the left of this, so that can't be a 2. So that one has to be. Alright, so now we have 2 1s, and this one keeps the 1s in there, which means that's a 1-3 combo. So remaining in this is a 5, which that can't be a 5 because of that. A 6. And a 7. The middle can't be a 7. Five's got to be there, so that can't be a 5. So got a 6-7 pair here. That's the only 5 option. And then this 5, this 5, this 5 makes that a 5, leaving only this to be a 9. So this block here is missing the 3, which that can't be a 3 because of these 2. So 3 has to be in the middle of that. Then a 4, 7. Now that can't be a 4, but these still can be. And I don't have anything keeping those from being a 7. Okay. This can't be a 5 anymore because we just added that 5. So there's our 6 and our 5. Okay. Alright, we have these 2 9s. Put a 9 in the bottom here. Okay. This column needs a 9. That can't be a 9 because of that. That can't be a 9 because of that. So the 9 has to be there. That one, and that one makes a 1 here. So we don't need a 4 in this column anymore. We need a 1 and a 2. That can't be a 2. Let's do this 1. These ones make that a 1. Here we need a 3, 6, 7. 6 can't be in there. So this is a 3, 7. If the 7's in the middle here, that can't be a 7. That has to be a 4. That has to be a 7. If that's a 4, that has to be an 8 and that a 4. That's a 2. That can't be a 2. That has to be a 5 and that a 2. That's an 8. That has to be the 5 and the 8. That can't be a 4. So that has to be a 4. Which means these make that a 4. That's a 1, so that can't be. That has to be the 3, which makes that a 7. That a 6, and a 7, and a 1. And that 7 makes that the 6, and that the 7. That's the 3. So in this line, we need a 7 and a 9. Surprised we don't have any way to narrow that down just yet. This is gonna complete it. Here we need a 2 and a 6. That can't be a 6 because of that. So the 2 has to be there and the 6 there, which makes that a 9. That a 7. That's a 9. That's 2. 7 here makes that a 3 and a 7. All right, 21 minutes. Not too bad. All right, so thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.